Okay, Patrick, so we're on our new boat. Although we've still got our old boat. We just have new plans. So where do we start with the new plans? Should we just have a recap of the old plans?
Yeah, change of plan. So the original plan was 2020, then it was 21, and then we discovered rust, and we had all sorts of other stuff, and so we put it back to 24. So 1924, 2024, we came around from the south coast up into the Thames. We got as far as Reading. We had a problem with the gearbox that had to be sorted out, so that was the end of the season, September. So 25, we came back onto the boat in summer, and we went up to Oxford, which was part of the original plan, and then across down the Thames back down.
Yeah, because we were going to explore the UK for a while before we left permanently.
So we got to Oxford, we turned around, we came down, we got back to Reading, which is where the gearbox was replaced, fixed and replaced, and we then said, okay, cheers guys, we prepped, and we're on our way down. Some friends joined us.
On our way down
to France.
To France.
We got to the first lock downstream of Reading, which is Caversham Lock, and that's where the engine blew up. So I think there was a video about that. Well, it didn't quite blow up, but it was a lot of smoke.
It looked like it blew up.
It was a lot of smoke and pretty unpleasant. So tails between our legs, got towed back up to Reading, and we decided to replace the engine. So that was last year, we replaced the engine. And then we went to our usual South Africa for winter, for European winter, South African summer, and
so that's where we were up until. The plan was always to come back from there, South Africa,
pick up the boat,
and go to France.
Go to France, round 2. Unfortunately, when we were in South Africa, the contract that I was on, they had ended the contract. Lots of people were let go all at the same time.
Global problems.
Yep. So it meant we had to then go and find another contract, because the contract we were on was I was going to work part-time and travel most time.
Yeah, because that contract allowed you to work
remotely globally,
which is why we were doing South Africa.
3 to 2 days a week, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the end of that contract, unfortunately. So then I had to grow up and get a proper job.
Well, growing up still taking time, but you got a job.
got a proper job, which unfortunately is 5 days a week. But it does mean that we're now not going to France this year because we can't travel and work.
Because the contract's not an international contract, it's UK based only. So you can travel in the UK, well, you can't really because you've got to work. But it's a remote job, so you are working from the boat.
Yeah. So the plan now is we're going to
stay on the boat because we decided to not go back into the house.
Yeah, we've agreed with the guys at Reading that we're going to stay there. They've been very kind to us, so we're going to stay in the boat. We're going to give winter this year a go on the boat, see if we survive. I think we're pretty set up to do that, so it's okay. And we'll probably do that next year as well. So in the meantime, we're going up and down the river. We're having a really good time, sort of exploring the river. We've got ourselves.
And we are doing it slower because we knew that we were going. France was the destination. We're here for a while, so we were just really going through villages, but not really investing time in them. I think now we're going slower.
Yeah,
we're spending more time.
We're stopping longer. We're seeing more things, doing a lot more sightseeing, which is what we were planning to do in France. This was almost just an up to Oxford and down again.
Yeah.
But I think now we can take our time. We have been taking our time. But it also means we spent more time with family and friends here in the UK.
Yeah.
Up and down the river with us. And I would just like to say to John, yes, you, John, you know who you are.
I don't know who John is. Who's John?
John is the man that said Reading was like Hotel California. You can check out, but you can never leave. So
He jinxed Caversham for us as well.
So John, I'm coming for you.
Not by boat because we can't leave, but we are coming for you. I forgot about that. Yeah, so it's been a change of plan. I think for a while we were a bit disappointed because we had planned, but the plans are just different for now. So we're just living on the boat, enjoying family, enjoying the boat, taking our time,
We might-
waiting for the world to settle, which is something else that would be useful.
Yeah.
The craziness
So
of the
I
world.
think we're probably going to be doing this year and potentially next year, and then we'll think about what we do after that. But part of it is trying to thinking about going up. We might now go up and spend summer up in Norfolk Broads
Oh,
or
Norfolk
something
Broads we're talking
next
about. That's
year.
right.
Yeah. So it gives us an opportunity to spend a lot more time going up the estuaries on the east coast of the UK, Norfolk Broads, that sort of stuff. So it'll be good, good to travel, I think, in the UK as well.
Yeah. And I mean, we love living on the boat. We do have the option of going back to land and weekend boat, but we love living on the boat.
Well,
It's beautiful on the Thames. It's nothing. London is extraordinary, and we are doing that again this year down to Tower Bridge, down to St Cat's for the show. But there is something so pretty about where we are and the villages, and we still haven't scratched the surface when you think about it.
no, exactly. There's a lot to see and do, and we were down at Dennett's a few weeks ago now.
Dennett's Boatyard.
So we took our time getting down there, and because I had to do some repairs for the handrail, and so we took our time going down there. Explored a little bit on the way down. Came back up here, but it's been it just means we got to see and do more on the river. And even like now, we're on the little boat. We're sitting on a little island in the middle of the Thames, tied up to some trees.
So pretty. Yeah, just literally tied up to a tree. I'll spin the camera around in a minute and you'll see what I mean.
Yeah.
Just taking a break, can you believe, from the heat? All our viewers from overseas, yes, it's hot. Yes, a break from the heat.
And to be honest, you've got to keep hydrated in the heat. Very important, this
Oh,
stuff.
yes, of course. That's a gentle reminder. Stay hydrated, friends.
Oh, I feel much better already.
So yeah, change of plans, but if you want to keep following us, keep following us. It's Europe is still the plan, but I think we've just learned to literally roll with the waves, roll with the tide, and roll with the punches, and we come upright every time.
So the sad part about that whole story, there are no waves here. There's no tide. Maybe they're punches. We'll see.
Right, so yeah, change of plans, and we thought we'd just update everyone. So let me show you what I mean by literally tied to the trees. What did I say?
Tied to the tree. This was Carol tying us to the tree, not me, by the way. Just putting it out there.
Right, so there's our aft line. So that'll keep us secure.
That's the one I tied.
That's your tree. And there's the bow lines. Look at that beautiful knot. And this is where we are for a couple of, maybe an hour. And then we'll head back.